I've heard it said before that girls do what they see their mothers do. And I wholeheartedly agree. I concur. I know from experience, I know from observation that young women or girls do, in fact, what they see their mothers do or what the prominent female figures or influences in their life do. And with that being understood or being said and known, I think that it's very important that right now, African American women that have substance or that have influence, that we should reevaluate ourselves and reflect on the current situation of womanhood in the African American community as it relates to something very trite and of everyday value, such as our physical appearance of how we carry ourselves. It has become somewhat acceptable or the norm for young women to wear head bed bonnets, something that you wrap your hair in at night in public, to wear slippers and house robes and hair rollers and things that are have a functional capacity. And as you can see in the name, house slippers are made for your house. Bedroom slippers are made for your bedroom. A house coat or pajamas are made for the privacy of your own home. But it has become somewhat of a fad or somewhat acceptable in certain groups or subgroups of African American women. And we who know better should teach others to do better. Not only should we do better ourselves, but we should teach others to do better. And when I hear certain cliches or adages of old, such as a woman should be seen and not heard, in a certain aspect, I believe that to be true, that women created to be honorable, beautiful, graceful creatures, we should carry ourselves as such. We should carry ourselves with respect and honor and dignity and demand nothing less from anyone who desires to keep our company, especially the opposite sex, especially those of the male persuasion. But we have to do better. We must do better about the way we carry ourselves, um, the way we adorn ourselves, the way we dress, the way we speak, the language that we use, the way we allow others to address us. And young women, African American women, we come from such wholesome and beautiful and graceful stock that it is a shame, it is a scandal and a shame for us to now lower our standards so much and accept so little for ourselves in the arena of respect and dignity and social upstanding. We have to do better as elder women, and elder not necessarily meaning a physical or a time-based age, but experienced women. We have to step in and instruct those who are without instruction or who have been ill-advised with improper instruction. We must communicate to them the type of women from whence we come. We have women such as Coretta Scott King and Cicely Tyson and Diane Carroll, beautiful women of substance and style to carry themselves with grace. And our young women are so beautiful, so talented, so gifted, so honorable. A woman in general, despite her race or ethnic background, is a vessel of honor. It should be a vessel. She should be a vessel of honor and grace. And we must evaluate and reevaluate and reflect upon the state in which we are now and from whence we've come and where we are scoped to go from henceforward. And we must step up, step to the plate, and take responsibility for our daughters, for our young women, for our community of people as it relates to a woman and her function as a lady, a mother, a wife, because the nuclear family or the wholesome and complete African American family will have to start with the woman, the nurturer, the giver of life, the seed bearer, to um, properly complement an African American male and build a wholesome African American family. So we must teach our young women to respect themselves more highly and demand such from all those around in the world in which we live in. And it warrants a lot, but we must step up and do better as a people if we want to achieve better in the future. This is our charge. If we are not a part of the solution, we are by default a part of the problem. And if we are going to witness any change, it's going to be at our own hands. It's going to be um, with our own blood, sweat, and tears that we accomplish such. Because when we know better, we ought to do better. We ought to show others how to do better in the same light.